No intro, no outro, just straight fire. So back at it with my watch list. Someone messaged me and made a very valid point. So they were like, "What is a red list criteria, right? What would put something on your watch list?" And I thought about it for a while. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to lower my criteria for what things that are on my watch list. So what I mean by that is everything that is on my watch list is ready to enter. So prime example, AUDCHF, right? Had the break of structure, had a minor liquidity grab, right here. Well, let me turn off my magnet. I don't need it to be precise, but right, I had my quote unquote minor liquidity grab, right? And or enter into some type of order block or fair value gap. All right, in this case, this was a fair value gap, all right? Order block on a bigger time frame, right? So break a character and price is pulling back. So price pulling back means that price is going to wherever prediction of entry is, and that is going to be my quote unquote red list criteria. Because I realized that I was getting into the minutia of things, and I was just like, well, you had the liquidity grab and the break of structure, price is headed down, I'm waiting for a pullback, add it to the red list. No. So moving forward, literally, entry criteria is literally going to, or not entry criteria, but watch list criteria is literally you are waiting, you have your pending order set, and all you got to do is just set your pending order and it's time to go. So watch list for the week. And again, I'm not a signal provider. Let's just start with that. All right, this is just for educational purposes. So I got AUDCHF looking for shorts and AUDCHF, and I just explained it, right? Break of structure, price came into a fair value gap / order block on a lower time frame. This is some type of liquidity purge, waiting for a pullback and then an entry. Boom. AUDJPY, same thing. Right? Price change of character. Price did a nice drop, and then price is pulling back to some type of fair value gap or order block. I have my specific fib level, what I enter in on every single time to get me the desired achieve. Desire what I want to achieve, excuse me. All right, so same thing. EUR-CAD, I have my break of structure. Price pretty much tapped into this type fair value gap, right? So all I'm doing is waiting for a pullback. And why I like trades like these is because literally above it, all right, is liquidity, and below it is literally more liquidity. So this is a buildup of liquidity, buy side and sell side liquidity. So obviously we can't predict the market, right? But in hindsight, what I'm expecting is absolutely price to come and purge sell side liquidity, tap into my designated area. More confirmation, more confluence is the fact that this is a order block, right? Come in there, tap into that, do some type of minutia here, and then boom, sell off, right? Or what price can do is purge sell side liquidity, right? Come back up, have some type of change of character, right? Pull back, and then take off for buys. So just have to be reactive just based off of this. But this is on my watch list due to the buildup of liquidity. I guess people who study Wyckoff call it either accumulating or distributing. I don't know, but I just call it buildup of liquidity. And then last but not least, what's left on my watch list for next week? EUR-CHF once again had a change of character. have my potential high, my potential low, really just want price to pull back into this area and then dip. Now, what I see here is a change of character. So depending on how much price push, draw my fib level out to a certain point. I have to wait to see how price plays out, right? And then price comes down. I'll put this right here. Price comes down into my area, you know, do this type of number, and goes up, and then hits my take profit for buys, gets into my ideal entry for sells, and then sell off. Right, just some type of scenario. So potential short-term buys into long-term sells for EUR CHF. All right, so that is my watch list for this week. No intro, no outro, just straight fire.